just open it for questions.
All right, so right now we're in the middle of summer workouts. With our fourth week, I think. Fourth week of summer workouts where we're lifting. Well, we lift Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're running Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Doing a lot of speed development work, doing a lot of conditioning. It's going pretty well. Everything right now is voluntary, but everyone showed up. Everyone's done a good job of making sure they can be there. And so far, I think everyone's working hard. Team chemistry is good. Doing 7-on-7s as well, and everyone's focused right now. I think it's we're a lot more focused than we usually been. I think people realize the steps that we need to take. I think everyone's realized we've had the talent for a while, but we just haven't worked hard enough. We haven't had the discipline enough to get to where we want to be. And everyone's taking on that mindset that we got to do these small things. And that's kind of been the main theme of the summer right now is we're working on the small things and fixing out the kinks and being disciplined in what we're doing.
What else are you doing, Christian, in terms of leading, like some, off the field type stuff?
We've been doing a lot of 7-on-7s outside of the lifting and everything, and then every Wednesday nights we have like a life skills meeting where T-Buck brings in somebody to meet with us and kind of talk about different things. We've had a couple of speakers come in and speak to us, and right now we've been busy and. Community service, we've done some community service already, and we're just trying to do a lot of things together as a team to make sure that we're sticking together and building that team chemistry like we need to.
Chris, you've obviously got a new strength and conditioning coach kind of directing the workouts. What are some of the fundamental changes that are different from what you've done in years past?
Our lifts are a lot different. Doing a lot of Olympic lifts now, and doing a lot of different stuff. I mean, the weight room, we do a lot of squats and benches and power cleans and snatches and stuff like that, but doing a lot of different auxiliary stuff that I've never done before. A lot of core work. We've kind of lacked a lot of core work that we've done before. Focusing a lot on the core and then doing a lot of speed development stuff. We've never been taught how to run. We've done certain things, before, but now we've brought in a guy named Eric Corum who is a speed development guy, and every Tuesday, Thursday, that's all we work on, and doing a lot of form running stuff, and we got a lot of guys that can run fast but just don't know how, and learning to run is important, and so that's something we're working on. And I've learned a lot, and a lot of guys have learned a lot. I mean, yesterday we did a lot of this stuff and ran ramps in the stadium as well, and guys were like, I feel totally different when they're running, and it's a good sign.
Eric Corum?
Yeah, K-O-R-E-M, yeah.
From
E-R-I-K.
No, he's from, he was at Mississippi State before here.
Oh, okay. He's also the nutritionist guy.
Yeah, he's the nutritionist guy. Yeah.
Thanks.
Christian, in terms of last season, you said that the team was all together, that you were working hard during the summer, that, you thought that things were really working well.
Yeah.
And yet you lost 3 out of the first 5 games. This year with teams like Oklahoma and BYU and Wake Forest at the top of the schedule, do you think there's a possibility you might have left some of that out on the practice field and didn't bring it to the games because of the way that you were working before?
I think so. I think, obviously there's always room to improve and ways to work harder. And I think, the things we've done before, we kind of didn't realize that we weren't doing some of the things that we needed to do. And now with all the new coaching here and a lot of different mindsets and everything, I think, we see where we need to go and what we need to do to ensure that we start off the season successfully, especially with such a tough schedule. I think, that first 4 or 5 games really dictates what the rest of the season is going to be. And so we realize how important it is, and we realize some of the things that we need to change, and we have. I mean, the thing for us is just going back to discipline. And, everything we've done, whether it's stretching, doing certain whatever, winding up on the line, everything goes back to discipline. If we don't do it right, we get punished for it. And so those are the steps that we need to take.
Everett, could you kind of address, since this directly relates to you, but you've been an undersized defensive tackle for the past 2 years, but Christian was talking about the new program, and how's it helped you, and what have you picked up, and how's it helping the SEG collectively too?
It's helped us out a lot. I mean, all the defensive tackle we've been, I mean, some of them big. You got Ant McLeod and Jacoby Moses. They were always big, but now they're getting big and stronger and faster at the same time. And it's helped me out a lot too. I'm up to 276, so I mean, I'm getting a lot stronger too. I mean, they focus on like lifting weights hard. I mean, it's more than just going in there and lifting weights. They teach you how to lift weights, so it just helps out a lot. The new strength coach, they know what they're doing, and they got individuals that's at every platform in there, so that's helping us out a lot. You know, like individual being able to look at you and help you out as one person just isn't like somebody working with a big group of people. You know, I mean, it helps a lot. So basically, that's how. I mean, it helped out a lot.
Everett, what are you guys doing as a defense to kind of keep everything fresh that you guys learned over the spring and to kind of continue that learning experience?
We go, I mean, as far as a defense as a whole, I mean, we meet up with, we get together and we just meet up and watch film and stuff. You go up there, and you can go up there any time of the day and watch film because, you know, we got a lot of new players and stuff and new schemes. I mean, I've seen players going up there at different times, going up to the film room, watching stuff and remember. And plus, we got a playbook that we keep on us at all times. So, I mean, you just run back through the plays at any time.
Eric, you mentioned you're getting stronger. Can you give us some measurables or certain lifts that maybe you've seen an appreciable change in?
Mostly just my upper body. I mean, my lower body, I mean, I've always had strength up. My upper body was mostly weakly. That's where I was getting messed up with blocks and stuff at. So, I mean, the bench, I mean, the Olympics lift have been great for that. I mean, my upper body's got a lot stronger. My chest gotten a lot bigger, you know what I mean? And I'm just putting on weight.
You guys max bench, or you just do?
We max rep. We did what was it, 225? I went from like 14 reps to 18 in no time. So I mean, it's definitely showing. So.
Eric, you mentioned having some new schemes on the defensive line. How have you adjusted to those, and what kind of things, if you can talk about, have changed, and what are you guys doing?
As far as defensive line goes, it's more of a. Usually we just go after. I mean, last year hit a ball to snap, just go after the quarterback. This year is teaching us, man. I mean, different plays, different situations. You got run downs, passing downs, and it's helped me out a lot because I mean we're doing more reading. So I mean, you don't have to just attack all the time. You got to see what the offensive lineman is doing, and you can see where they're stepping before they even step. You know, I mean, so you get a step on them. And I mean, it's just overall helping all of us actually, because it's more for the players that we got. It helps out a lot. You know, being undersized or whatever. I mean, it's just a scheme. It's all about quickness.
Has it been a difficult adjustment for you guys to make, or have you been kind of sliding into it?
I mean, it was tough during the spring. I mean, at the beginning, but I mean, a lot of people caught on as the spring went on, and we got real better at it.
Eric, can you talk a little bit about the nutritional program? I understand that that's something that's new and is helping you develop and perhaps even change your body chemistry a little bit.
After workouts, they have shakes for us and everything. For the muscle milk, I think, the shakes, I mean, they help us a lot. Eric, he's on us about food. I mean, if you got to gain weight, I mean, you're not going to get out of that, cafeteria without eating a lot of food. He's on everybody, so it's helping out a lot. I mean, I've gained weight, people that's lost weight, I mean, he's been on them strictly. I mean, as far as eating more vegetables, instead of just going in there and eating straight meat, you got to eat vegetables. You got to get your salad and your fruit in, so it's helping out a lot. I mean, you can tell the difference, too.
Talking about gaining weight and stuff like that, how are you trying to keep your quickness and flexibility?
We have yoga that we can come and voluntarily do. As far as stretching, and it helps us out as more like, keeping our quickness. I mean, especially with me, I mean, I'm gaining weight, but I want to keep my quickness at the same time. And like he said earlier, we're going out there and we're learning how to run fast. We're learning everybody knew how to run, but we're learning how to do it faster, And it's just, I'm balancing it all out, It's not like I'm just gaining weight and not, doing speed stuff at the same time. So it's all equaling out. I haven't lost any speed, since I've been gaining weight at all, so.
Ever can we put the defensive end, defensive tackle thing to rest? Are you 100% of tackle?
I'm 100% of tackle as far as I know, so yeah. Yes, sir.
Ever, given the defensive struggles last year and the short time you guys have had to work out as a team here in summer workouts, compared to last year, do you guys maybe from the defensive standpoint, do you have are you guys pushing each other more, or is there more motivation on your part to kind of put those troubles to rest you had last year?
Yeah, definitely. With that, I mean, as far as